Oh, look at them resting. Let's turn off the light.
No, don't turn off the light. They need the heat from the light.
Oh, crap.
As promised last week, today we're making Olive Garden breadsticks. What's up guys? Welcome back to Honest Cooks. After a couple trials, I'm very excited to bring to you my recreation of Olive Garden breadsticks. Let's get started. We'll start by activating the yeast, and all of the measurements will be listed in the description. In a cup of warm water, mix in 1 packet of yeast with half teaspoon of sugar. Cover and let it chill for 10 minutes. After about 10 to 12 minutes, if you see bubbles like this, you are good to go. So if your yeast is active, add in the rest of the sugar, the salt, and the olive oil. Next, we will add in 1.5 cups of flour and mix everything with a spatula. Doing this will make sure that everything is well blended, and then when we add in more flour, it will mix well. And now we will move to the stand mixer, and using a dough hook, we will add in the remaining flour a little at a time. Start on low speed and gradually increase the speed as you add more and more flour. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. Please take a second and subscribe to Honest Cooks. Once all of the flour is incorporated, just dig in to make sure there is no dry flour left. And then we will rub the dough with a little bit of olive oil. Cover with a plastic wrap, and we will let this rest for about 2 hours. I prefer to let my dough rest inside an empty oven with the oven turned off but the light turned on. The heat from the light is perfect for the dough to rise. And after 2 hours, it's doubled in size. Time to deflate it and take it out of the bowl. Put it on a working station. And now we want to kind of tuck the corners in and make a smooth ball out of the dough. You're not working the dough with your palm too much, you're just tucking it in with your fingers. And when you're ready, we'll divide this into 4. And we'll repeat the process on the smaller portions. Tuck it in with your fingers. And when you have 4 smaller, smooth-looking dough balls, we'll divide each of these into 3 smaller ones. To do that, we'll stretch the dough a little bit just with our fingers and then cut it into 3 small pieces. Each of these will be 1 breadstick. Now, either with your hands or on a working station, we're making longer ropes out of the smaller portions. Once you have all of the breadsticks shaped out, cover it with a plastic wrap and leave it to proof for a second time, this time for 1 hour. And it's the same this time. Oven is off, light is on. After resting for about an hour, we'll preheat the oven and we'll brush the breadsticks with olive oil and parm. I'm doing 2 variations. The first one is olive oil with parmesan, and the second one is garlic butter. If you want, you can also use some dried herbs on these. When the oven is preheated, we will cook these at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for anywhere between 12 and 15 minutes. There you go, Olive Garden style breadsticks fresh out the oven. If you enjoyed today's video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Honest Cooks. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Pinterest. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week with another recreation from the Cheesecake Factory. Until then, have a lovely day.